The old man's tragedy, my tragedy, same tragedy. Dirt road farmhouses in 33, Kansas Hoovervilles with outhouses, a well driller's second son, smaller than the first, reaching for a sweet nubbin in a corn sheller, 3 fingers missing on the right hand, and no yellow brick roads at the end of the tornado in rural Kansas, just earthen root cellars for the next storm. Hand in the pocket at school dances, no baseball, no basketball with a hand like that, hot rod and gravel roads instead, keeping the cars running, learning to fix most anything, drinking Missouri beer in dry Kansas counties, smoking those cigarettes, and fighting. The knuckles were still there. No Korean War Navy like his brothers. Disqualified. A 16-year-old bride, then me. In that order. A Jode family-like trip out west, finding work, driving pea harvest trucks, straddle carriers with apples, keeping the trucks running, fixing everything that was broke, packing lines, refrigeration systems, an employer's dream. Jack all trades, said my uncle. And me, destined as a jack of no trades. Look at the way that boy holds a wrench. Working long hours, staying nicotine skinny, a second son of his own, coming home late, the Oasis, with beer-drinking, honky-tonk music on the jukebox, shuffleboard against the back wall. Kansas City, here I come. No harm in stopping, the boy's already sleeping, making good money, 3 tens and a 5 for the landlady each month. Had the whole world by the tail on a downhill pull. Then the unfixable. Mom and Dad once married, always married. Thought you knew, said his brother. Mom and Dad always walking the line. And a new set of plugs and points, even dropping in a new engine was no good. No fixing the unfixable. But Mom and Dad always keeping the family together. And fist-broken pottery only left him sitting in a hard wooden chair at a little kid's desk, staring out the window, waiting on morning light, listening to the tears. Not even a cigarette. And me, the jack of no trades, awake, trying to fix the unfixable. But Mom and Dad, always married. Back and forth for 20 years. A daughter, a third son, until it shook to a stop, left him stranded alongside the road nowhere. Driving therapy. My mind way out in the field somewhere, son. Followed by drinking therapy at the American Legion, $1.10 a throw, me playing sloppy pool. And how many throws were there, son? 10, I think. Dad? A new family, just needing a patriarch with children already in place and grandchildren to call him Papa on the way. But never the same DNA. And 30 more years slipped away. Me driving now. Just steer her real gentle, son. She'll go where you tell her. And the unfixable, Dad? The unfixable? Guess you could say, I let it ruin my life. And me, afraid to ask how. Still drinking beer, still sneaking those cigarettes, sweating, weak and shaky. What was that, son? Don't know, Dad. Big darkness coming to call. What do you think? Don't know. Eternity saying low. In that final bed asking the pretty nurse for a kiss. Valentine Day's over, hon. I'll kiss you, Dad. Wish I had a few more years. You let it ruin your life? You let it? How? By holding on when you should have let go? Or by letting go when you should have held on? Letting go of what? Holding on to what? I bike my own Kansas gravel roads, mile after hot, humid mile, listening for your voice. The meadowlarks trilling their song across the prairie, their reptilian brains marking their territory, calling for a mate. No autobiographical self, these birds, no bothersome yesterdays, just the day ahead rolling out in front of them. I lean over and kiss you that long night again, hoping that you're hot rodding these roads, that pretty nurse beside you, and not sitting in a hard wooden chair at a little kid's desk, staring out the window, waiting on dawn.